Welcome to the Archive Network. I'm Aurelius, and with me as always, Malik. We curate the Lineage archive. Today, we open a new file. Ming Dynasty, Zhu family. Malik, you've had this one on your desk for a while. In an age of chaos, thrones topple like autumn leaves, swept away by the winds of change. Amidst the dust of famine and plague, Zhu Yuanzhang rises, a testament to what one can achieve against the odds. His story is not just about survival. It's about the fierce determination to forge a new path. While many around him succumbed to despair, he chose to fight back. We see in his journey that resilience can carve out a future, even in the darkest times.
But let's not forget what brought you to this moment. The Yuan Dynasty's grip was faltering, sure, but it was the suffering of the people that really lit a fire within him. Think about the floods and the famine. They weren't just background noise. They were the reality of daily life for countless families. Zhu saw their struggles up close, and it was those very hardships that shaped him, pushing him to rise up and lead when others had turned away.
Picture the 14th century. The once mighty Yuan Dynasty is crumbling, its strength eroding. Floodwaters sweep through villages, devastating lives, while the imperial court remains blissfully unaware, ensconced in luxury. This disconnect, this gap between the rulers and the ruled, is crucial for understanding Zhu's eventual rise. As chaos unfolds in the countryside, we see how such disasters can be the breeding ground for new leaders, those who can seize opportunity where others see only despair.
And yet, that disconnect is a tragedy we can't ignore. The court's decadence was a glaring contrast to the harsh reality just outside its walls. Zhu witnessed the pain and suffering of real people firsthand. This wasn't just another opportunity for him. It was a calling, a deep responsibility to bring their voices to light. He knew he had to act. Each story mattered, each life mattered, and he felt compelled to make a difference.
By the 1350s, the Red Turban Rebellion ignites, a response to suffering and despair. Zhu, sensing the winds of change, joins this movement. He sees potential in the chaos swirling around him. In times like these, we recognize that history favors those who act decisively. When an empire crumbles, it creates openings for new leaders to rise. Opportunity often hides in disorder, waiting for the bold to seize it. Zhu is ready to embrace that chance.
But it's crucial to note that the Red Turban Rebellion was so much more than just a backdrop to history. It was a powerful movement fueled by deep desires for justice and a better life. Zhu Yuanzhang emerged as a beacon of that hope, not just a leader of the uprising. He drew in a diverse crowd of followers because he truly embodied their dreams and struggles, connecting with their pain and aspirations in a way that felt personal and real.
Zhu quickly sets himself apart from other leaders of his time. He values talent over lineage, a refreshing change in a world often dominated by bloodlines. His army reflects a new meritocratic ideal, where skill and ability rise to the top. But let's not be naive. Loyalty is a fickle companion in such tumultuous times. Even the most talented warriors can be swayed by ambition or fear. History teaches us that trust is a rare commodity in the grand theater of power.
Exactly, Aurelius. Loyalty is fragile in times of upheaval. Zhu may have attracted a diverse army, but he also sowed seeds of suspicion among them. Those who rose through merit could just as easily be seen as threats by others, feeling insecure. It's a constant struggle, really. Trust is hard to maintain when everyone's looking over their shoulder. He was navigating a minefield, and the human cost of those decisions was enormous. People's lives hanging in the balance.
By 1356, Zhu captures Nanjing, a city rich with history and culture. It soon becomes his stronghold, a clear symbol of his authority. He forges alliances and consolidates power, expanding his reach across the region. Yet, as his influence grows, so does the burden of governance. We often forget that with every new territory comes a web of responsibilities. Managing resources, appeasing allies, and keeping rival factions in check. These are the realities of empire building.
And in doing so, he creates a new elite, one shaped by resilience and hard work. The Zhu family's rise isn't just a personal success story. It represents a significant shift in the core of society itself. This isn't just about Zhu Yuanzhang and his ambitions. It's about redefining what power looks like in China and who gets to wield it. It's a profound change that affects countless lives, reshaping opportunities and challenging traditions that have been in place for generations.
In 1368, Zhu boldly declares himself the Hongwu Emperor. The ceremonies in Nanjing are nothing short of grand, overflowing with symbolism that aims to impress. We see vermilion pillars and dragon banners everywhere, establishing his authority in vibrant colors. But let's not be fooled. The celebration masks deeper tensions lurking beneath the surface. Rival factions and discontent simmer among the populace. This is the reality of emerging power. Glorious displays often hide the cracks in the foundation.
Tensions that, as you rightly point out, could lead to tyranny. The Hongwu Emperor's obsession with loyalty creates an atmosphere of fear that's palpable. People aren't just navigating a court. They're living in a prison of paranoia. Those reforms he envisioned to uplift society are instead tightening their grip. It's heartbreaking to think that in his quest to build a strong state, he might just end up trapping himself.
The Zhu family transforms from mere survivors into formidable rulers. Each decision they make doesn't just affect their present. It shapes the very future of a dynasty. They're bound not just by blood, but by the immense weight of responsibility that comes with power. As they navigate alliances and rivalries, we can see the intricate dance of ambition and caution. This is a story of rise, but it's also a tale of the perils that inevitably accompany power.
That's where we leave it for now. Part 1 of 5. Ming Dynasty, Zhu family, is far from done. If you're new here, we're Aurelius and Malik, curators of the Lineage archive, part of the archive network. Part 2 drops soon.